Of all the cryptids I've covered, one of the most interesting ones in my opinion are reptilians, or reptoids, or draconians depending on who you speak to. Whether you believe in lizard people or not, something strange is happening here, and it's going to be up to you to decide exactly what we're looking at. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Cosmos Collections, and in this video we have what seems to be a case of liquid crystallization. For those of you unfamiliar with the concept, liquid crystallization happens when a lizard person, I'm using air quotes here, happens to go in front of a camera, and there's some kind of electrical magnetic occurrence that causes the cloaking technology they're using to essentially freak out, and what you see here as a result is called liquid crystallization. Some believe it's one of the main reasons that TV switched from analog to the new broadcast system we're on now. However, whatever the case may be, it is strange that it only ever happens on people's faces. As you see, it's not the entire screen, it's just her face, and it all ever seems to be on like people on the news and talk shows and kind of political jargon.
Yeah, no, I mean, everybody realizes that this is about Anna's story and what I've learned in Latin America.
Yeah, now
what did you learn? Well, I met with my job. I worked for UNICEF, which is an amazing organization that works in over 150 countries. And my job was to meet with teenagers who were living in exclusion, who were living in extreme poverty or living with HIV, and write their stories, listen to their stories and write them for UNICEF. And so, I mean, I obviously learned so much from these kids. I learned from Anna in particular, who has lived an extremely difficult life. I learned to live each day to its fullest.
Excuse me, Jenny, there's a word you used earlier in the interview about exclusion. Can you explain what that is?
Yes. Well, a lot of the kids I met, I mean, exclusion is a broad term, obviously, but the kids I met were living in extreme poverty. They didn't have access to medical care or education, schooling. They were living with HIV, and so they were living outside of society's embrace.
I think doing any kind of missionary work, I think, really changes a person. And you and your sister had a little bit, I mean, you guys weren't Paris Hilton, but you had a little bit of a reputation as party girls. Do you think this changed you?
Well, no, I mean, I think people had that image of us because they didn't know really what we were up to, because we wanted to keep private. But of course, you know, so it didn't change my personality necessarily. But I taught for 2 years after the University of Texas, after graduating, and then went on to Latin America. And you know, of course, I've grown up. It's been 7 years since people had that image of me. But yeah, I mean, listening to their stories was incredible. And
Jetta, when you see this, when you not only listen to their stories, but you get involved and you write about it as well, does it change how you look, you're thinking about how government should run in the United States and elsewhere to help these people? Why should these people be in these situations?
Yeah, I mean, I think the United States government does try to help. I went to Africa this summer with my mom, and I met a lot of people who are getting assistance from the United States government and to help them get the medicine they need to stay healthy. But definitely, and I think the key is education. And for instance, with Anna's mother didn't have the education to know what to do to keep her baby, Anna, safe. So Anna inherited HIV from her mom, but Anna, with education in Latin America, has taken the proper ARVs, and her baby, Beatriz, is most likely HIV negative. So there is a positive light to all of this.
Does it ever make you feel like...
Number 2. This video comes from TikTok user Truth Seekers Unite 1111. And in this video, we have what seems to be a shapeshifter caught on camera having trouble maintaining their form at some kind of political summit. When scrolling through cryptid clips, this one came up a couple of times under lizard person, so I figured I'd include it here. Do you see any shape-shifting going on with this guy in the background? Granted, it's not the most high-quality shot, but he did seem a bit off when he was packing up. Regardless, I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm not sure what exactly we're looking at here. I can't say for certain these are lizard people, but it would be scary if they were, because it means they've definitely infiltrated the higher structure of the United States, meaning they are in control. But that's just an opinion and a theory. I'm not saying it's mine. It's somebody's. I'll leave it up to you, though. Let me know what you think down below.
These reptilians. Look at this guy right here in the black suit. Look at his forehead. Look at his bulging. Look at that. Mr. Shapeshifter over here can't hold his form. He's over here panicking because Mr. General over here is having a fucking mild breakdown. Yeah, go check on your alien general friend. He's alright, he's alright. The general only listens to that shapeshifter right there. Yeah. Point to your general friend ready to go. Yeah, look at his face. Look. Oh, shapeshifting. Yeah, get out of here. So much humans. Can't control your thirst. I can understand that. I can understand that. Get the hell out of here. Look at this guy. Look at his forehead's still bulging. Look at that. He can barely keep it together, his damn self.
Number 3.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Cultured Crafts, and in this video we have bacon news here where people are having a debate, but it's during the debate where the guy in the white does something that's out of character here that captures the attention of this poster. Though what I assume to be a reporter in the white doesn't agree with the guy in the suit and ends up hissing at him, and you just saw the motion here. You'll hear it when I play the full clip, and it's not normal. It's weird. This happens during a disagreement over China buying stock, I think. It's some kind of financial bullshit. Regardless, though, what this guy's doing, strange. Downright weird, if you ask me. Now, there's no second set of eyes or liquid crystallization here, so I can't say for certain this is a lizard, but dude's weird.
Because American farm income is going to go up. It's going to be a great thing for the economy.
They might use it as an entry to exporting chicken to us, which would be, you know.
No, we will be exporting chicken to the Chinese.
Can we buy a Chinese firm?
No, not right now.
Then why should they buy one of ours?
Why not?
Because we can't buy one of theirs. Open up the market.
Very, very well.
Yes, Clarice.
We have capitalism and we embrace it, and they
don't, Clarice.
Clarice.
We have market.
Very, very well,
Clarice.
We have
We can't buy one of theirs. Open up the market.
Very, very well.
Yes.
You like?
Number 4.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user let_me_show_you_something. It's let me show you something. In all caps, like with the letter U. Anyway, this is a clip from a performance live on stage where somebody filmed, I think this is Nelly. They slow down the clip and you can see as he's singing, I mean, the eye rolling, whatever, maybe he's just really into the performance here, but his mouth does something strange. It's almost like he's hiding it with his hand, and when he opens his mouth, it's like his teeth don't line up with his actual jawline, and his mouth opens wider than it should. However, this could just be due to the fact that this is slowed footage and the way the frames line up. Some people believe that the celebrities, the politicians, the news anchors, the high-ranking people who control our society are all lizards, and I mean, this would technically fit that bill. I'm not saying that this is a lizard, I'm just saying something weird's happening here. He could also just be into his performance, and this is a slowed-down clip. I'll leave it up to you to decide for yourself what we're looking at here, though.
Let me show you something. Guys, excuse my voice. I got a bad cold. But this video just keep getting crazier. Bro, somebody in the comments said, look at his mouth. And I rewatched it. Guys, his mouth goes to double the size. Watch this. I slowed it down. Watch it in slow motion. Watch his mouth. What? Bro, what? Oh, my God. May Allah protect us, bro. This is...
Number 5.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Bros. And in this video we have what seems to be 3 lizard people just chilling. I guess you could call this a cold-blooded chill session. Regardless, it's most likely not real. 1, way too high quality footage. You know what I always say, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. This is more than likely people shooting a movie or working some kind of event, and they're in full-body suits, and it's easier for them just to kind of rest like this than it is to take them all off because they have to go out and perform again. That's my assumption. I could be wrong. We could be looking at some cold-blooded bros here just chilling. I'll leave it up to you to decide for yourself what you think you're looking at here. It's interesting, but I can't say for certain that it's legit. Just seems way too good to be true. They just look very airbrushed, very rubber, very... not realistic. Who knows though, this could be true. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Alright, yeah, so that about does it for the Lizzie Boys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you did, maybe click the buttons. You know the buttons being like, comment, share, subscribe, do the things. Regardless of what you do, I appreciate your viewership. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, and I'll scare you in the next one.